Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jashelle Tech TV live stream. I am back to celebrate 2,000 subscribers. Thank you everybody who has liked and supported my tech journey, liked and supported the channel. I appreciate everybody who stops by, drops by, leaves a comment, hangs out with me, and I appreciate everybody that supports Jashelle Tech TV. And I'm having a great time in the tech field and continuously learning, sharing what I'm learning, working on new projects, etc. And so I'm just here to celebrate today, hang out, chat, and yeah, this is probably the last live stream of the year. So I think the chat, let's see something. I'm gonna have to. I have like some custom CSS in the chat. Doesn't look like it's working because it's not popping up the. Okay, so technical difficulty. Let me fix that. We're gonna copy. Sorry. Just want to make sure the chat's working properly. All right, properties. See, this is why we're in tech, right? We can troubleshoot. Okay, now the chat's showing. Hello, S. Fletcher, Mohammed. What's up? Thank you for stopping by. So the chat is fixed now. Cool. So yeah, feel free to chat, and we're just gonna be hanging out. I'm gonna talk through some updates, and I'm gonna talk about some other stuff. So yeah, feel free to chat, and I'll be chatting back too. I haven't done a live stream in like a million years, and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, but it's just getting into the groove of like doing live streams again. So, all right, so let's get into the updates. All right, so for my first update, good to be here and so awesome to see you. Please tell us about your job. Yes, we'll do. So first, I'm going to talk about just quickly, if you're seeking an entry-level coding and tech job, you can check out Get Into Tech. It's the jobs listing site that I maintain. Right now, it is still on a spreadsheet, but you can access it directly through getintotech.io. I'm going to drop that in the chat really quick. Get into tech.io. All right, so yeah, if you're seeking an entry-level, like I said, coding and tech job, please check out getintotech.io. It should be in the description. I think I linked it. And I'm doing my best to keep this as updated as possible. I have another tab that is for beyond the U.S. because I get a lot of, I would say a lot of requests, or a handful of requests of people that are interested in remote jobs outside of the U.S. because most of these are in the U.S. So I'm going to go talk about that more and what I'm doing with the site, planning, and etc. But I mainly just wanted to let everybody know that you can access it directly through getintotech.io. Hi, Christina. Good to see you, and thank you. I appreciate that. There's an echo? Okay, I'm sorry. See, let me turn. What is there still an echo if I turn the music off? I'm sorry. Let me adjust my mic settings. I did as much testing as I could. I'm not an audio person at all. Let's try. I'm gonna turn down my gain. All the problems live. It's so funny. But oh, when I shared the screen, okay. So I'll turn it off over there too. Let's see. Audio input. Mic. Maybe if I turn this off. Okay, it should be gone now. And okay. All right. Cool. So I can keep the music on. You gotta keep the music going. It's Giselle Tech TV blowing. Okay. All right. So no echo. Okay. Thank you, everybody. So Muhammad says, no worries. Mohammed asks about my job. I'm currently a web administrator, and just to quickly go over that, a web administrator, and I'll share my screen too so you can see that. I've made a couple of videos about being a web administrator. If that's something you're interested in, I could definitely talk about it more on the channel. But I have a couple of videos where, let's see. Well, the latest one, I talk about being a web admin. I would say it's a mix of IT and development. So there's a little bit of it's IT, development, DevOps, and project management. I know. But every web admin is not equal. Some web admins, it depends. I'm a Magento web admin. Magento is a content management system, kind of like WordPress, Drupal, things like that. But Magento is e-commerce. It's mostly for e-commerce, or mainly for e-commerce websites. And so I do a lot of the configuration stuff, like enabling features, disabling features, uploading logos, updating clients' website settings. Yeah, things like that. I mean, it's a mix of everything. So I get to touch a little bit of everything, which is why I feel like it's hard to explain what a web admin is. Mark, hello, Mark Benson. Mark, I got your comment earlier, by the way. But I was like just going into work. Well, I work from home, but I was like trying to like do two different things at one time. So I'm going to respond to your comment, but it's kind of like what we're already talking about in that other video about being a web admin. And so I just feel like I do so many different things, and I don't know. It's like for the most part, if I had to put just one word, I would say, I would say DevOps and project management. So it's not a lot of development. It's, like I said, very light development. Maybe some updating email marketing templates. Hello and congratulations. And okay, no worries. Take your time. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate that. So I'm sorry. And I have like 5 different screens in front of me, and I keep getting distracted. So, but hopefully I explained it. If you have any other questions, let me know. If you want me to dive deeper. And depending on where you work, a web admin starts at anywhere between 60 and 100K. It just depends on where you work, things like that. Okay. Saul is asking, is your admin position remote? If so, how many hours a day do you dedicate to your position? Yes, it is remote. We work fully remote. We do meet twice a year in Las Vegas for in-person all-employee meeting. And it's 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day. That's it. Base salary. It has a lot of benefits like vacation time, sick time, 401k. It's very flexible. So you work on multiple client projects that are on the Magento platform? Yes, multiple client projects. Oh my gosh, we manage like 1,500 websites. So what happens is we have this help center, an internal help center, and it's called Development Services. And internal teams submit tickets to our team, and they say, hey, upload this logo. This client's logo has changed. It uploaded on the website. And so we go into this giant asset manager, and because web admins are given certain permissions that maybe somebody on other teams doesn't have permission to do. So we have like kind of global admin permissions to basically update any website. We have a lot of power. And so different teams obviously do different things. Like as an admin, I may not have permissions to what another team does. Christina, it actually may be more than that. Actually, you know what? I have a stand-up meeting Friday morning, and I'm gonna ask again. I think we just had a Las Vegas employee meeting, and I feel like they said it, but I can't remember. I can never remember. But just because we have 1,500 websites, I know it sounds like a lot, but like the tickets are kind of like, we may receive 10 to 15 new tickets a day or something like that. But they kind of pile on because, you know, we have other projects that we're working on. So it's multiple different things we're working on. Tickets, other projects, responding to other problems within. Mohammed says, is your company a dev agency? My sector of the company it's a marketing agency. So our company is more than just development and design, and it's like it's like a many different companies within one big company. And our company does the marketing and design and technology part of the much larger thing. And I'm gonna send you I'll drop this in the chat. And you know what? I've been there 11 months and I'm still trying to understand like everything that we do. All right. So that's the side that I work on, and yeah, and for anybody who is just coming in, I was letting everybody know, if you're new to the tech industry and you're seeking an entry-level coding or tech job, you can go to getintotech.io. It's a site that I manage and maintain, and I'm doing my best to keep it updated with as many roles as possible. Sometimes it's like some weeks I'm super busy and not able to find the leads, which is, I have a system set up where I'm finding the leads. But you can check it out, and I'm going to be talking more about this project in other videos. And yeah, so if you're seeking a role, let me know. My goal for the channel, exactly, Mohammed, most importantly, I'm having fun. But my goal for this channel is to do more I guess coding stuff, like just sharing little snippets of stuff I'm learning, no matter how simple or complicated it is. So more of that, more talking about jobs, my journey. I mean, I've basically been a web admin for 11 months, so I've been giving updates about that, and then studying on my own on the side still, because I think my goal is probably going to be front end development eventually. Silly question. Mark Benson asks, silly question, but do you have set hours with this job, or can you work whatever hours you would like, as long as you're doing the work? Yeah, I would say it's pretty flexible. I stay with an 8 to 5 because due to our meetings, how the meetings are set up, but it's like my manager is pretty flexible with me. So if I'm like, hey, I'm gonna come in a little later and stay later, that's fine. Or come in a little earlier and leave earlier, that's fine. As long as I'm at my meetings, and yes, as long as you're doing the work. So, but definitely my goal is to, I've been learning a lot, just these little snippets here and there, and I want to share them more on the channel. So, while we're here, I want to talk about some cool online games that I found, right? I know it's kind of, I don't know, it's a topic I don't usually cover, games. But there's, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my screens together. So, some cool online games that, like, basically, if you need a mental break or, you know, it's just for fun, I want to show you these online games. So, okay, here we go. And you may be familiar with some of these. And please note, you know, I'm using a keyboard. I don't have a game controller, so don't make fun of me. All right, so game number 1. Saw Good Axe. Have you ever juggled 2 tech jobs at the same time? No. Since 2019, I've only ever had 1 tech job at a time. Yeah. And I mean, I considered, you know, would a part-time job be feasible, but like a part-time tech job, but it just seems like a little too much. And because I like my free time too much, I'm probably not gonna ever do that. I'm sorry, but no, I haven't. All right, game number 1. Miss Pac-Man. So I'm pretty sure you've heard of this, and it's so cool that you can play this online. And so check it out. Wait a minute. Let me move my camera over just a little bit. There we go. Close out of that. Close out of that. Oops. I didn't mean to click on that. Not interested. Alright. Okay. So, game number 1, Miss Pac-Man. I just feel like it's something you can do if you're bored or want to take your mind off work for a second. You know what I mean? Like if you need, I guess, inspiration or, I don't know. Oh boy. Normally I try to get the top ones first. Ah! I never die. I never die on the first level like that. I'm nervous. I don't normally play in front of people like this. I'm just gonna... I'm dead. Okay, this level, I got it now. I got it. I wish I could have gotten a cherry. Boom. All right. And it's free, by the way. All these online games are free. Oh boy. Oh man. He caught me from the other side. So that's how do you pause this? Okay, there we go. All right, so that's game number one. I think, like I said, okay, let me go back to the chat. That's game number one that you can play when you're bored or something. Mark Vincent says, I love Pac-Man games. They sound like cop sirens. Yeah. Her Digital Lemonade. I'm a web administrator like you. Would you say your position is under the umbrella of web development? We do code every day. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I think so, because although the coding we do is very light, basically email marketing. Oh my gosh, my battery's dying. It's 1 second. Let me just change my battery before I get disconnected. 1 second, guys. All right, we do very light coding, email marketing development. If a client wants their email templates updated, so when somebody places an order on their website, basically they get a email order confirmation. So that's one email template, or an abandoned cart email. That's another template. So we update templates, very minimal code stuff, but a lot of it is very configuration heavy within the Magento platform. Sorry about that interruption, everybody. Like, my batteries on my camera last about maybe an hour at the most, and okay, I'm looking for, all right, cool. Checking to see any other questions. Okay, I have another game. So game two is Super Mario. Has anybody ever played Super Mario? Can everybody hear me? I just want to make sure. But Super Mario is another game that I think is fun if you just need a mental break, if you just need a break from whatever you're doing. Super Mario is another one. So let's see. And it's kind of cool that you can play these online free. It's pretty cool. Bring this over here. There we go. Is there and hopefully there's not an echo too. Alright, game number 2, watch me lose. I haven't played this game since I was like 5. No, I would say 7. Whoops. Come back here. Alright, so I had to like set up my keys. Come on. It's hard doing this on a keyboard. This is not the one with Yoshi, and I really don't like that. This is just what you do when, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're feeling a little burnt out. You may just have to play a little Super Mario. Tech burnout is real. Like I said, it's hard doing this on a keyboard. I'm not making excuses. I know you can actually... Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, and I died. But, like I said, it's just something to do. Try this one. Oh, I was trying to... It's the keyboard, it's not me, I promise. I'm not this terrible at this game. Well, Yoshi can't go up there. Man, the graphics, that apple was not even all the way red. it's A, I think. S. S. No, it's Z. Okay. God. Okay. Well, I got one. Well, we gotta go. Running out of time. If I had a joystick, I could kill this. I promise. It's too hard with keyboard. No, come back. Come back, Yoshi. All right. Oh my God, I'm sweating. All right. If anybody is still here. Okay, that's another game that you can actually stress you out. I'm back. That was game number 2. So Christina said, I love Super Mario growing up. Chanel says, congrats on 2,000 subs. Did you have to have a portfolio to apply for your job? For this particular job, it helped to have a portfolio. Mainly they were checking, for my career job, they were checking to see if I had experience. HTML, CSS, any content management systems, familiarity with PHP, JavaScript, web APIs, Nginx, Git, GitHub, things like that. So, but a portfolio is all, I feel like a portfolio has always helped me as far as getting jobs, and so just so that they can learn more about me, etc. Oh, it's always helpful, but it was not required, no. And this is just a link just showing that I have pretty basic information on my portfolio, just kind of information about me, my highlights as far as my skills, and a link to my LinkedIn. And at the time, earlier this year, I had more projects on my portfolio, but because I just feel like they're very old projects, I wanted to replace it with a current project that I'm using now, that I'm working on now. And then I have some articles, videos, but for the most part, it just helps employers, allow them to see your work before they meet you, and you let your work speak for yourself. But that's not to say it's required. It's just helpful. Mohammed, did you do a lot of networking to get your jobs? No, mainly just what I did was just put in a lot of applications for different companies, and each time I got rejected, I just looked at my resume and cover letter to see what I can improve on, what I could improve on. And so I didn't do a lot of networking, just a lot of tweaking my resume and portfolio. And then the career person I was working with at the boot camp that I went to, they helped out a lot too, as far as making sure I had a good resume and portfolio. And I can talk about, I guess that's some stuff I can talk about in a separate stream, more career stuff. Hello, Micah. How are you? Thank you for coming. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate you. No worries, Mohammed. And even though this is a chat and hangout stream, but I can definitely do more dedicated streams as far as like questions about, you know, entry level jobs or, you know, anything like that. And that's giving me ideas for future videos as well, so that's cool. So game number 3, I guess when you're bored and you want to get away from thinking too hard or something, here's another game. Quick Draw. Quick Draw is another one. You're playing against a computer, but I guess it's still fun. So check it out. You have to draw whatever it's telling you. In the
I see foot, or suitcase,
Oops.
or square, or radio,
Wait.
or cooler.
Am I drawing?
I see laptop, or chair, or calendar. I see computer keyboard. Oh, I know, it's computer.
See, how does the AI get it right every time? You're not supposed to. Asparagus, okay? How do you draw?
Oh, I know, it's asparagus.
No, she knows all the answers. It's not fair. It's a computer bucket.
I see elbow, or square, or dishwasher, or dresser. I see cooler. I see oven.
Oh, okay. I think I tripped her up that time. Okay, let's try this.
I see handbag, or basket, or sandwich. Sorry, I couldn't guess it.
My drawing was too bad. I guess my drawings, they're so good she gets them most of the time. Trumpet.
I see streetlight, or nail, or skyscraper, or toothpaste.
I don't know how to draw that.
I see crayon, or soda can.
Sorry, I might have to Google
or
this
seahorse, or pencil.
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
I couldn't guess it.
I can't easily draw that. I'm sorry. Fireplace.
I see bed, or square, or pillow, or swimming pool. Oh, I know, it's fireplace. I see ocean, or canoe. I see sailboat. Oh, I know, it's speedboat.
So our neural net figured out 4 of your doodles, but it's something else. But it saw something else in the other 2. Select one to see what it saw and visit the data to see 50 million drawings made by other real people on the internet. The trumpet, yeah, it was kind of terrible. I don't think anybody would have guessed that. Sorry. The bucket, it looks like a bucket. I don't know. What do you can't. The asparagus, oh my gosh. That is the best drawing I've ever drawn. So back to the chat. Micah says that actually looks fun, but it's too good. Ray, it's too good. It's not fair. So okay, another game. Yeah, tell your work people. I need to tell my colleagues about this because it's, you know, it's just one of those things. I guess you can, number one, improve your art skills, and yeah, I guess I think it's telling you your art. Either your art is so good that a computer could guess it, or it's so bad that it can't guess it. So if you don't want to play against AI and want to play against real people, you can go to Scribble.io and play against like total strangers. How do I close out of this ad? Okay. Whoops. Oh, that's a flower. No, that's a, yeah. Oh, base. Yes. Oh. Yeah, these are just totally random people. The person's like, this part right here holds flowers. That's why I love this game. Does anybody play games at work if they need a break? Oh, they voted to kick that person. Oh, they kicked them. Like, oh, that's mean. They dislike that person's drawing. Talk. Ooh, yeah. Talk. Yes, I got it. I'm so good at this. Can somebody just pay me to do this? Person. Harp. Keep it. Yep, keep it. Exactly. So those are just a few games I wanted to talk about. It's cool. And I'll put them in the chat. Miss Pac-Man. And Super Mario. Quick AI. Cool. And I want to thank everybody again who has supported the channel. Thank you for dropping by and celebrating 2,000 subscribers. And if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. I guess from here we can just, you're welcome, talk about tech stuff. And if anybody has questions, we'll just hang out for a bit. What am I drinking, you ask? Water. Water in a tea glass. No, this is a teacup. Because you can do, it's totally legal to do this. It's legal. Thanks, Micah. I appreciate that. Have you tried out Chat GPT yet? No. I've only heard about it, and I heard it can, I saw on Instagram that it can write out entire essays, like school essays and stuff. So people don't have to do homework or something anymore. I'm gonna try it out now. Let's do it. Can you send me the website? What's the website? I'll just Google it. It's cool. What am I doing? So Chat GPT, or is it an app? Like, it's just been on my to-do list, so. I'm not optimizing language. Oh, is this it? Alright, try it. Oh, I had to sign up. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna sign up and just try it out now because. Oh, thanks, Micah. Yeah, I realized that later on. See, they want everything. They sent me an email. I don't see it. Is it in my spam? I'm waiting for them to send me a code right now. Oh, they sent it to my phone. Oops. Got a code. 4127. Okay, I'm back. All right. So ChatGPT. This is a free research preview. Our goal is to get external feedback in order to improve our systems and make them safer while we have safeguards in place, blah, blah, blah. Okay, next. Conversations may be reviewed. All right. All right, I'm using ChatGPT now. I want tacos. Sure, tacos can be a delicious and satisfying meal. There are many different types of tacos. Wait, I'm tired already. Wow. This is cool. What about I need a resume. No, write my resume. That was someone was asking about on the Instagram post that I saw. They were asking if they can write resumes for you. So I'm curious though. It's not writing an actual resume though. It's just telling you what to put on there. Oh, whoa. Oh, it's writing the resume. Whoa. Dang. And you just fill it in with your stuff. Okay, okay. Projects. Wow, that's very accurate too. Work experience. Wow. Yeah, this thing is writing resumes. Of course, this is just one example in the specific content of your resume. Wow. That's pretty cool. It's like Google 2.0. Why was the JavaScript developer sad? Because he didn't know how to null his feelings. List of developers. I need more. Give me more. Why do programmers always mix up Halloween and Christmas? Because October 31 equals December 25. Why was the JavaScript developer sad? Because he didn't know how to know his feelings. Why do programmers hate nature? It has too many bugs. Why do programmers always have money? Because they know how to null it. Why did the C++ programmer quit his job? He didn't get a raise. Why? I think that can apply to any programming job though. Because a raise. Yeah. Why was the Python programmer feeling depressed? He didn't have any lists in his life. Why did the software developer go broke? He used up all his cash. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna drop that in chat because that's a good one right there. I love it. Why did the computer get cold? Yeah, I'm gonna just drop all my favorites. Okay, bam. Why did the computer get cold? Because it left its windows open. I think that's a piggyback off of a joke that, all right, a piggyback off of this other joke that I heard. That was, it said, I farted in the Apple store and everybody got mad. And you know what I said? It's not my fault you don't have windows. Boom. All right. Back to the joke. I don't get number one either, Muhammad. I was thinking it's related to because the numbers in programming start with 0. But isn't December 25th Christmas? I don't know. Because October 31 equals December. Okay. Somebody explain that one. Why did the developer go to therapy? Because he had too many tabs open. Yeah, let me drop that in the chat. Yeah. Why was the computer cold? It left its windows open. Okay. What are the best developer jokes? Please, go. I don't like them. I don't like all of them. I think I've seen better programming jokes though. What is today? Are you kidding me? I asked it, what is today? And it said, I'm sorry, but I am an AI language model and do not have access to the current date. My knowledge is based on text that was available to me at the time of my training, and I do not have the ability to browse the internet or access new information. Is there anything I can... It doesn't know the date? That's interesting. It can tell me how to make tacos. It can tell me developer jokes. It can write a resume. But it can't tell me what today is. That's cool. No, it's fine. I'm not... Hey. Whatever. By the way, Mohammed, I got your LinkedIn message. I'm struggling to respond to messages, and I'm really working through getting back to everybody. But I wanted to let everybody know I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to get back into the groove of just I guess responding to messages, getting back into, I'm sorry, that's my bedtime alarm. Getting back to YouTube, etc. Micah says it can write code for you. All right, let's check it out. How do you code a to-do list app in JavaScript? It's just telling me the steps again. What's the, how do I say this? What would be the code, be the JavaScript code for a to-do list app, for a to-do list, yeah, application. Oh my, that is so cool. Oh my gosh. All right, so, and I can style the form and make it look the way I want. Wow. That's cool. That's tight. Hey Forrest, how are you? Let me go to my, okay. So Forrest says, congrats on 2K. Thank you, I appreciate that. And thank you for stopping by. Chanel asks, would it be able to write code for a calendar app or website? Let's try that. Okay, Micah says I need to be more specific to write a function that does this. And then Forrest says you have to ask it to write code, like write me a JavaScript to-do list applications. Got it. Right, Muhammad? What? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so let's try it. Let's do it again. So I'm gonna start over, cause wait. Chanel says, would it be able to write code for a calendar app or website? Let's try that first. So write the code for a JavaScript calendar app. So I get what everybody's saying. So you have to tell it to do this thing for this thing. I got it. Okay. He's thinking, she's thinking. He had to think for a second. Woo! Mind freaking blown. Dang. Do you even have to? Man, oh my freaking gosh. I'm crying right now. Look at this. Wow. And from what I saw earlier, it said that the answers, it was given predefined like answers. So I wonder, like, where does it pull this information from? How long did it take to build this? Is that everything? Are you done? Okay. So what is this? Okay, so it put it basically all in one document. So I'm gonna head over to CodePen because I just want to see like what it actually looks like. Log in. I cleared my cache and everything the other day, so I'm logged out of everything, unfortunately. Where is, let's see. Oh, here we go. All right, coming back to, I'm losing like where, okay. Here I am, all right. All right, Michael, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Mark says, I'm back. What are we doing? Mark, we're trying out Chat GPT, which apparently can write code for you. So I asked it to write basically a calendar app in JavaScript, and it did it. And then Mohammed says, I think it's time for me to go apply at McDonald's. Not so fast. Not so fast. Unless you're going to apply for a developer job at McDonald's, then yeah. Because they need people to, you know, keep the software up for the AI that they're going to build, I guess. I don't know. All right. So I'm trying to log into my CodePen account I got too many screens open right now. All right, save. Pin. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the code that Chat GPT created, this JavaScript calendar, and then checking it in a little code sandbox. I just want to see what it looks like. But since, okay, so I'm gonna have to split up. It might be better to do it in a code editor. I don't know if this is gonna work because it's got the HTML inside. Oh, here we go. I can actually, okay, the script is over here, so I can move probably this. So the CSS here, probably don't need that or that. Or I can move it into my code editor then. Might be simpler. I'm very, very curious about this. Let's see. All right, where did that go? All right, copy. It's missing, I think. It's like missing something. Like a body tag. Yeah, it's missing like, yeah, there's some stuff missing. Please correct your code, Chat GPT. Unless I did I not copy it all? Yeah, the body, the last body tag is missing. Oh, you got a script tag missing. That's what it is. Script. Well, there are some errors in that code, but it will write it for you somehow, a little bit. Mark Benson says, do you think it will replace developer jobs? I think it'll probably make developer jobs easier, because then a developer have to create this too. I really don't, I don't think anytime soon. We still need developers, I think. Forrest says, I can't find it now, but I remember seeing a hilarious example from Chat GPT where someone asked to make an SVG 10 times 10 pixel, 10 by 10 pixel smiley emoji. It completed the task, but the emoji was, well, let's just say it wasn't exactly human. It looks like it cut halfway through. Ooh, let me try. So you said, okay. Let me try that. This is literally my first time trying this. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not sharing my screen. Okay, so I asked it to make an SVG 10 by 10 smiley emoji. Let's see what you got, Chat GPT. Oh. Let's see. Let's see in oh yeah, I see. All right. Yeah, it's kind of, if I zoom in, I can see it. See it there? It's kind of, I mean, yeah. Okay. Let me try to blow this up a little bit. Let's do 100 by 100. Still small. 500. I'm not an expert in vector graphics, but I thought that would make it bigger. Okay. But yeah, that's it. Oh, okay. Cool. Mark asks, did you ever do volunteer opportunities as a developer just to help out and get some experience? And if so, where did you find those volunteer opportunities? Well, I did an opportunity where I helped out a small business, but it was paid. A couple of small businesses with just small things on their websites. But some of the one was prior to me getting my first developer job, and it was like just paying. It was, I'm gonna pay you this much to do this thing per month, like more like website maintenance. And but I haven't done any for free though. I can't pay bills with free, so I can't pay bills with exposure. So anything I've done outside of my professional job is always been paid. And I helped my cousin out on her website. I set her up a WordPress site with a blog. But I mean, there's plenty of people that would probably be happy to have a free website if you're interested. But it's a lot of work, I would say. Charge. Forrest says, ooh, this one has eyes. Yeah. I mean, it's better than what I would have done in SVG. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I know the basics. Mark says, that's kind of creepy. Forrest says, the one I saw was just a mouth on the top of its head. Are you sure it wasn't a cyclops? So... So what is everybody up to these days? I mean, are you working on projects? Are you working for a company? Are you studying? Earlier I was talking about, I kind of got into what I want to do next, and I guess I'll talk about that. It's going to be a video anyway, but I've been thinking very hard about what I want to be when I grow up. Okay. Mark says, no, I know that, but thank you. That answers my question. I got a part-time job, and I'm also on SSDI, which I can't get rid of at the moment, so I'm kind of stuck where I am job-wise. Understand. part-time still experience. So I thought I'd do some volunteering to get experience and exposure. That would be awesome. That is it. And also check out my job spreadsheet. You know, if you, because I see a lot of like part-time, freelance, and volunteer opportunities through the roles that I post as well. And it's get into tech.io, true level jobs. And I've just seen a lot. I've even seen some where I'm like, I could hop in and just get some extra experience, but I just literally don't have time. I'm too tired as it is. So I work full time, but I'm also trying to level up professionally, because I'm next year I'm in the process of hopefully either just getting into either doing more in the role I'm doing now, or going ahead and do more of the front end development stuff. Chanel's sorry, I missed. Jamal Clark says, what did I miss? A lot. Quite a bit. I showed everybody some of my favorite online games. I talked about the Get Into Tech updates. We looked at Chat GPT, which I had never tried before. Chat GPT is very smart. So that's a little recap. But yeah, that's a lot. You missed a lot. Chanel says, I'm currently learning JavaScript and graphic design. That's good stuff. Welcome. You're welcome, Mark. So just a little bit about me. So what I want to do, this is just a little bit about my experience so far and what I want to do next as far as career stuff. So I'm a web administrator for a digital agency. Previously, I was an email developer for a digital agency, and before that, I was a junior developer for a community college. And I've been able to learn just a multitude of different things, like working with CMSs, HTML, CSS, SAS, Bootstrap, contributing to different projects. And I think with all those skills, I'm headed towards front-end development. Like, actually, really, because I do feel like I'm a generalist. So generalist meaning that I've done, or I'm able to kind of touch a little bit of different things, but not going too deeply. And I do think I want to focus on the front end next, more front end development. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Is if you've been following the channel, I'm still going through MDN's web docs. They have some really great stuff for web developers, and hopefully you can hear me. Is the music too loud? They have some really good stuff for developers on MDN, and they have an HTML guide, CSS guide, JavaScript, HTTP, web APIs, web extensions. This is honestly, I feel like if you go through this course, you can learn so much, and I've learned so much just going through the HTML and CSS stuff. So I'm going to be doing more code music chill sessions where I do a course and I kind of walk through the stuff, the coding courses. But if you're looking for, and I'm going to post this in the chat. This is a great free resource for web developers. So the HTTP, this is really cool because this really talks about what's happening under the hood with caching and cookies and cross-origin references, and just giving you more context of what's actually happening in the browser, which I like that, because learning to code is one thing, but actually knowing, stuff like security, HTTP security, these are things I want to dive more into. I know the basics of almost everything, but my goal this year for it's not 2023 yet, it's almost 2023. But my goal is to really get deeper into this course and just really get down and dirty into some web development stuff. Maybe that was the wrong choice of words, but I meant get very deep into more of this stuff. I feel like I took too many breaks this year. So, but I'm still enjoying being a web admin though, because it's teaching me, I'm learning a lot there. And I can always do more in my role now. Oops, actually I'm going to do this instead. All right, Jamal says, my degree is in computer science and electronics, looking to do certification courses. What site do you use? So MDN is what I'm mainly using right now as far as the free resources. I haven't looked into any certifications just yet. Because right now I just feel like I was in the process of deciding what I wanted to do before I certify anything, before I specialize. I just want to be a generalist, or I was just focusing on being a generalist and making sure I just try a lot of stuff, But when I get to that point, I'll definitely be sharing resources. I know AWS is very popular to learn. We use AWS for our websites. Forrest agrees with me that MDN is the best. It is the best. I think MDN is slept on, honestly. Mark says, in terms of GPT, I was wondering what would that mean for, say, web front end and back end development? If you can just ask the interface to make a website for you, then what's the point? Well, sorry, I was reading the other comments too. Well, yeah, that's true. But even though it built it, it still had errors in it, and there has to be somebody to correct that stuff. Somebody needs to still know. Because what if, I don't know. I just think it's very basic. I mean, I don't know how detailed it can go. Because even if it builds a website, you still need to customize it. Somebody has to know. Somebody has to know how to do with it. Like, let's just say it builds it, but then it's like, I'm sorry, could not compute. And then you have to go, there's going to be some problems. I don't know. Having a developer course, then again, as you pointed out, the interface did have code errors. Yeah, there were some problems, and developers, I guess maybe it can take off, help developers make their job easier. Like, hey, spin this up for me, but then I still have to go in and make it what I need it to be. I learned JavaScript and NoSQL, that website you mentioned. AWS and EDX I've used. Nice. Down and dirty. That's funny. Yeah, it's probably the wrong choice of words. Sorry. Don't worry, ChatGPT is not going to take developer jobs, I don't think. I agree with Forrest. I don't feel that at all. Like, I imagine 10 years from now, all of us will still have jobs and be gainfully employed. It is cool to see it in action. I agree. It's cool. If anybody was not here earlier, I'm like, I have way too many tabs open, and I'm doing my best not to. I'm just gonna go to one window, cause. All right, let's go back. If I close out of the stream, I'm gonna be so mad. Like, accidentally close out of the wrong tab. Okay, so check this out. If you weren't here earlier, check this out. Write a web developer resume. So it's gonna write a resume for you. But again, even if like I can come in here and have this thing write a resume, I still have to write it I still have to customize it with my stuff. Because if I just literally copied and pasted this, and oh no, my camera. Okay, if I just copied and pasted this and submitted it to some employers, there's gonna be. I'm probably not gonna get any calls back. Well, I guess if I put my name and everything in there, but then keep everything else. You might get some calls back, but it's not real. Alright, so I'm going to it's so much easier. Let me tell you, it is so much easier to record videos than it is to do live streams. Because I feel like live streams, I do think they're harder. I do. That was a random side chat right there. But I definitely want to do more of it, especially to do more job chatting and stuff, and more networking with everybody. Sorry, I'm addicted to this game. Not really. I'm not addicted. Like I don't have a dependency on it, but I'm just gonna play it again. Wait. Say that. Okay. Exit to write. Ah! I'm sorry, I started up before I read that question. Ask ChatGPT to write a 3-paragraph short story about web development. Let's see. Okay, right. Hey, look. Hey, Mark, check this out. Limitations. May occasionally generate incorrect information. May occasionally produce harmful instructions or biased content. Limited knowledge of world and events after 2021. So no, it can't replace developers, because a developer would know, hey, this is not correct. This thing is not gonna know. Yeah, because it doesn't, it's trained to decline inappropriate requests. Ooh. All right, so write a 3-paragraph short. I think, by the way, I think I'm ahead of the live, so I think that's why I see this stuff later. Okay, anyway, a short story about web development. Samantha was a web developer at a small startup in the heart of downtown. She loved the fast-paced and constantly changing nature of the industry. Every day was a new challenge as she worked to build and improve websites for the company's clients. One day, Samantha was tasked with building a new e-commerce website for a local boutique. She spent hours poring over the design, making sure every detail was perfect. She even stayed late into the night coding and debugging until the site was just right. Finally, the day of launch arrived. The day of launch arrived. As Samantha watched the site go live, she couldn't help but feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. She knew that all of her hard work had paid off, and she couldn't wait to see how the boutique's online sales would soar with their website. Wow, that was so sorry. It was just so sad. Oh my God. I can't do this. No, I'm just kidding. No, that was a very nice story. Okay. All right. Back to Miss Pac-Man. Let's go. Okay, I cannot. Just the way they've never done that. They've never cornered me like that. Not on level 1 they haven't. That's weird. Yes, I finally get the cherry. Ah! I'm losing bad because I'm on live. That's why. I would win. If I wasn't on live, I would win. Oh, no, you don't. Then I got that cherry. Who's the champion? Who? That was my fault. That was my fault. I ran right into it. No! I'm sorry for screaming. I'm sorry. It's not that serious. It's really not, but... You really fell for that? You really fell for that. Oh my gosh, I read the chat and then I got distracted. Now the game is over. You know what? I give up. I can't believe. I normally get past, like, I normally beat this whole game. Alright, I'm going back to the other chat. The other game. Quick draw. No, wrong game. Sorry. Script, no. Quick draw. Alright. Draw a rabbit in under 20 seconds. Let's go.
I see circle. Or moon. Or frying pan. Oh, I know. It's rabbit. I see the Great Wall of China. Or marker.
What?
I see swimming pool. Or computer keyboard. Or bed. I see bench. Or piano. Or belt. Or toothbrush. I see frying pan. Or dresser. Or bridge. Sorry, I couldn't guess it.
It was that bad, huh? Bracelet. Okay.
I see line. Or river. Or the Great Wall of China. Or crocodile. I see arm. Or hand.
Oh, sorry. That.
I see rake.
I was pointing to right here.
Oh, I know. It's bracelet.
Boom. Umbrella.
I see foot. Or hockey stick. Or drill. Oh, I know. It's umbrella.
What is anvil? I don't know. Advil? I gotta Google that. Hold on. I don't know what that is. I'm supposed to draw that? Can they not give me something a little bit easier? All right, let me use my artistic skills here.
I see bench.
Oh.
I see marker. Or swimming pool. Or toothpaste. Or computer keyboard. I see springboard. Or shoe. Or speedboat. Oh, I know. It's anvil.
Tornado.
I see pond. Or hurricane.
That's not a hurricane.
Oh, I know. It's tornado.
F you, Ghost. No worries. So I want to thank everybody again for coming and supporting the channel. 2,000 subscribers. I'm probably gonna delete this live stream. I don't know, or I'll save it. I don't know yet. But I appreciate everyone for coming and, like I said, supporting the channel. My upcoming plans, basically, I'm gonna be talking more about entry-level jobs, the jobs projects, doing more coding stuff, and continue to talk about my journey as always. Well, at least I did good on the drawings. Very welcome. Thank you guys, and thank you everybody. Jason, Nelson, Mohammed, everybody. I guess I should end this stream and see you in the next one. Bye. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays to you too, Mohammed.